Right, so what's up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2020. Obviously the game coming out in this year, Call of Duty's next release. Now obviously I know we are only in, what month are we even in? May? About to go into June, yeah, literally June tomorrow. But there has been a lot of leaks about the game already, and there is a possibility that we may even see a trailer or at least the title release within the next few days. So I thought I'd give it a chat about it now just before that happens. So it's pretty safe to say that a lot of names, a lot of leaked names have been thrown about for this game. The first one, Call of Duty Vietnam. That sounds pretty sick. That is always going to be good. That gives me vibes of sort of jungle back on Black Ops 1. That's the sort of vibe Vietnam gives me, that sort of map. I feel like that would be a sick campaign, as well as a really good multiplayer. Of course, this isn't the only one we've had. As the game is going to be made by the people who make Call of Duty Black Ops, there has now been a possibility that it may be called Call of Duty White Ops. It may be some sort of snow-themed game. That's the next possibility that came up. Obviously, this is obviously not a real image. This is something that has been, I mean, to be fair, very well made on Photoshop. It does look pretty real. Fortunately, it's not. But this is the next sort of suggestion, that Call of Duty White Ops, some sort of snow, maybe in Russia, that sort of type of weather game. That would be quite interesting. But yet, there was another one that was possibly leaked. We, of course, then had Call of Duty Black Ops 5, obviously the next installment in the Black Ops series. They've already done 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, for me, this one, I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll go as far as making a 5th version of this series. I feel like, to be honest, I didn't think they'd make 4. I thought they'd stop at 3. So maybe they'll surprise us and bring out a Call of Duty 5. And maybe this will tie into maybe Call of Duty Vietnam. The idea that the V are for the 5 on the Roman numerals standing for Vietnam. We don't know. Maybe Call of Duty Black Ops Vietnam and Call of Duty Black Ops 5 will be blended as one game. But that's not even the most recent suggestion we've had. We've had another one even since this. And that suggestion is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, this has been the most recent one, and one that has taken a lot of heat recently on Twitter. Certainly building up a lot of pace. That this is definitely a high possibility that the game could be called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War or Call of Duty Cold War. Now, this one, like I say, has taken a big trend on Twitter recently. This one's become rather popular. It came sort of out of nowhere from a very unknown source, and then it's sort of blown up. There's a lot of things coming out that it could be like this. This also may tie into the Call of Duty White Ops, the idea of the snow theme, but this obviously wouldn't be set in Russia. This would be set in the times of the Cold War. But if you do need a quick history lesson on the Cold War, the Cold War was a war between the Chinese and the Americans. It was a massive war. A lot of it was held in Russia, and during the winter, obviously reason for it being called the Cold War. A lot of countries got involved, became a very big thing. It was when John F. Kennedy was the president of America, so a long time ago, and obviously this could have nearly happened again in recent times, obviously between Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un, very nearly firing their missiles at each other. That would have been Cold War 2. But that's sort of the backstory for what the game would be set like. It would probably be set in probably China or Russia, and the main idea would be American versus Chinese would be the sort of blend of the game you'd be looking for. So it could be very, very interesting. A lot of things being thrown about, however, this is the one that's taken the most sort of trend and heat on Twitter recently. Now, in the last few days on Twitter, this image has been floating around quite a lot. There was a tweet about apparently the game, no matter what it's going to be called, obviously this one suggests Cold War, that these maps were going to be returning to the game. Classic Black Ops series maps. We, of course, have firing range. What a map. Seriously, what a map. Nuketown, possibly the best Call of Duty map of all time. Jungle, a fantastic map from Black Ops 1. And Summit, another fantastic Black Ops 1 map. All these maps obviously originally came out in Black Ops 1. They have all had remakes at some point. Nuketown has obviously been made in every Black Ops game since. Firing Range, I believe, has been in 2 or 3 of them. Jungle has been in twice. And Summit, I believe, twice. These maps, along with others from actually Modern Warfare series, have been thrown in. They're obviously less likely, so I think it's going to stick to the Black Ops theme. And if they are going to bring back maps, it will be Black Ops maps. For instance, in the current Modern Warfare game, we are seeing all the remastered maps being games that were already on, like a Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, that sort of idea. So this will probably be more primarily Black Ops maps for the instance, like these amazing formats: Firing Range, Nuketown, Jungle, and Summit. Obviously, the best versions of these maps was the first version of all of them. The remakes of all of these have been kind of iffy. Jungle and Summit's remakes were not great. Firing Range was made pretty badly on one of the games, but then obviously, and then I believe it was Black Ops 3. They made it quite a good map again. Nuketown has had iffy up and down remakes. It's been good and bad. bad and the same. But obviously the OG version of these maps have obviously always been the best. And we have a lot of news on what we might actually see about this game literally in the next few days. Right, so if you are unaware, in a few days, on June 4th, there is going to be the PS5 release event, the live stream, whatever you want to call it, is going to be happening in, obviously, America. This is going to be a thing that is going to be live streamed on the internet that you'll be able to watch. I believe it probably will be on YouTube, wherever it is. Even it might just be the PlayStation website you'll be able to watch it on, as it says on here. But it will be on June the 4th, which obviously is one day after Season 4 of Modern Warfare releases. So obviously, it kind of ties in quite nicely, because obviously they'll spend Call of Duty as a franchise will spend the third sort of really marketing Season 4, making sure that everybody's buying the Battle Pass, playing the new Warzone update, new multiplayer update, making sure everybody's playing the game. And the idea maybe the next day, as they can turn their focus onto maybe revealing the next game at this PS5 event. Because obviously during this event, or at some point this month, which is likely to be at this event, they are going to announce the list of games that will be coming out when the console releases later this year. And they will probably announce games that will be coming out in sort of the near future to the console as well, which of course is probably likely to be a Call of Duty title. So at the very least, I would sort of expect we're probably going to be given at least the title of the game, and if not, some sort of teasers or maybe even gameplay, or just some more leaks of certain bits on the live stream of people playing the console on that game, whatever it does become, Vietnam, Black Ops 5 or Cold War, White Ops, whatever one it is. I believe we're going to see a lot of it on that stream, and that would make sense. Just as they will have finished the day of marketing for the Season 4 on Modern Warfare, so they'll be able to focus on a new event on that day. And with them releasing the PS5, probably the best place to show off if you're going to release a game is maybe with the brand new console release date. It could be very interesting. Definitely a live stream that's going to be worth watching. So on the 4th, I would definitely tune into this live stream on the PlayStation website. If it's on YouTube or wherever it is, I would go and tune into it. Especially because this could be a good marketing opportunity for Call of Duty. People that probably might not have been interested in the PlayStation. And obviously it will be a good marketing opportunity for PlayStation as well. Based on the idea that PlayStation and Call of Duty do still have that sort of deal where they get a slight better. It used to be you used to get map packs a month early. It doesn't really happen anymore. It's sort of maybe like smaller content like Spec Ops, and they got the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered a month early. But maybe this could be the big moment for them to use PlayStation as their early access content, to be able to show it first on their console over the likes of Xbox. So people who play Xbox or PC maybe will be more inclined to join into this live stream, which obviously benefits PlayStation because they may see the console and think, oh, I want to see that, because it's going to be people that probably aren't even interested in the PlayStation are going to watch the live stream in the hope of seeing something about the Call of Duty game, which they are interested in. So it works for both parties. So it could be very interesting to watch this stream. Right, so that is all the info we have so far. Like I say, tune into the live stream on the 4th to see what happens over at the PlayStation live stream. Very interested to see. That's the current information. Let me know in the comments what you think the title of the game would be before then. So don't wait till the 4th and then comment. Let me know now what you think the title of the game might be. If you're excited for those maps to return, and if you're excited for the game in general, just let me know by dropping a like on the video. Show some support to the channel if this is your first time around here. Click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. We do upload every single day at 6 PM. We're about 270 days into the daily upload schedule now, so your support will be much appreciated. Thank you for 550 subscribers in the last few days. That has been amazing. The growth on the channel recently has been insane. Thank you for your support. Keep watching the videos,